Have you ever noticed how actors in movies sometimes seem to glow? It's subtle, it's cinematic, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. How are you doing, everyone? It's Hanyo, and you're watching My Director's Journey, where I share everything I've learned behind the scenes of my first feature film. Let's go. That glow is called a hair light. Now, if you're into filmmaking or photography, you probably already know the basics. You've got your key light, that's your main source. You've got your fill that controls contrast, but the thing that really takes an image from video to cinema is what happens behind your subject. The hair light, sometimes also called rim light or backlight, is placed above and slightly behind the actor, usually at an angle, and its job isn't to light the face. Its job is to separate the subject from the background. Just a touch of light on the hair, the shoulders, the outline of the head, and suddenly your subject starts to stand out. It's one of the oldest tricks in the book, but when it's done right, it's invisible. You don't think, oh wow, nice hair light. You just feel like the image looks expensive. But here's where it gets interesting. Hair light isn't just a technical finesse to make a shot look more professional. It's a part of visual storytelling. A subtle hair light can make a character feel warm and approachable. Push it a little brighter and suddenly they feel important, almost heroic. Crank it hard from above, perfectly centered, and now we are in holy or godlike territory. That's why you see it in dream sequences, revelations, final speeches, moments where characters become more than human. On the flip side, if you remove the hair light completely, the background begins to swallow the character. Now they seem mysterious, secretive, even downright dangerous. So yeah, this one light can quietly support the entire story without ever calling attention to itself. Now, how does the lighting department actually pull this off? It's usually done with a small directional light source, something like a Fresnel, a Source 4, or an LED panel with a grid. Why small? Because you want precision. Hair light should almost never spill onto the face or the surrounding environment. That's where flags, barn doors, and cutters come in, shaping the beam so it only hits what it's supposed to hit. Often it's softened just a bit so it better wraps around the subject. A very important detail to consider is motivation. The best hair lights feel like they belong in the world. Look for practicals or windows in the background that could be the source for the streak of light hitting the subject. This helps to sell the effect and makes it appear more natural. But you can also pull a Robert Richardson and go full blast mode without any logical explanation for the light whatsoever. It's a stylistic and purely subjective choice. Just make sure your decision is deliberate. So next time you're lighting a scene, or even just taking a photo of a friend, ask yourself, do I want my subject to blend in or stand out? Because sometimes all it takes is one light behind the scenes to make someone shine. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week for another Movie Monday. Cheers.